Hey loves, it's your girl lovely angel lady L to the A to the L. Thank y'all for tuning into the channel today. So y'all, I figured I would do a get ready with me video today. And while we're getting ready, you know, we always do, we chit chat it up. So this is not a tutorial where, you know, like other tutorials that I have available if you need something step by step, because we're chatting and just getting ready, you know what I'm saying? Just good old conversation and getting cute at the same time. So I just figure, why I gotta get myself together, I may as well come chat with y'all. So today, what I actually want to chat with y'all about is something that is currently circulating around social media and stuff right now, y'all. And it's the young lady that put the Gorilla Glue spray, for, not like the hair glue, not the Gorilla Snot glue, because that's what I was thinking at first when I heard, you know, all the fuss about it. I didn't think much of it. But no, she put like glue that you have to go to the hardware store to get, or, you know, like that section of Walmart, you know, you're actually going over there by the light bulbs and the screws and the plumbing stuff and, you know, AC filters and stuff like that is over there. So maybe this wasn't paying attention, but y'all, her name is, let me tell y'all. So her name is Tessica Brown, and I'm gonna show y'all. I'll show y'all a clip in just a little bit. But so Tessica Brown, she is from Louisiana, from the boot. You know, you heard me. She's from down there where my people are from. But Tessica, I don't know if she wasn't paying attention, you know, like when she went to the store to get it, and maybe just, you know, hearing people say, you know, like the Gorilla Snot glue. I don't know how she ended up grabbing that, but you know, it feels like you just got to pay attention, like on the actual packaging of items that you use. But I'm gonna, you know, give my 2 cents about the situation while I start getting myself together. I'm just gonna go ahead and get my face together as far as moisturizing, y'all. And y'all know I love Pixi. Pixi Beauty keeps my skin looking flawless. If you have not tried their products, try it. This is brightening perfector. It has lots of vitamin C in it, and they smell absolutely amazing. This is the actual consistency of the product. So I'm gonna start by applying that so that my face is not, you know, super dry. You know, I live in the desert. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. And y'all might look a little pale or whatever, but once I get everything on, y'all will just see, you know, how it comes through my makeup. I won't be looking like no boogeyman. I won't be looking like no ghost. So, but y'all, so Tessica, she applied this glue to her hair. So first and foremost, let's take a pause just so I can let y'all see, you know, so y'all know what I'm talking about this whole time. Crazy, huh? Crazy. So I just wanted to show y'all real quick while I'm continuing to prep my skin. Y'all, I don't even want to say it, because every time I do say I'm gonna do something simple, I go all out. But that's all, the plan is really to just keep it simple. So that's what I'm planning on doing. I'm going to go in with this Pixie Brightening Balancing Priming Oil. This is priming oil, okay? And that's why I was saying I'm not worried about, you know, I look a little ghostly right now, but we're not going to stay like that. Okay. There. I'll make sure I don't get my eye and nothing. Okay. So let's get that in our skin. This priming oil feels amazing. But okay, so some people are like, you know, everybody is entitled to their opinion. But y'all know, okay, I tend to look at things a little differently than most. As somebody who has provided therapeutic services. I have a mirror here and a mirror here, y'all. So if y'all see me looking, it's to see in the mirror. But yeah, y'all. So I provided therapeutic services. So even when people do things that are considered to be abnormal, I think like normal people do, you know. Like, what the hell were you thinking, sis? Or what were you thinking, bro? Why you do something so stupid? You know, that might go through my mind. But I just have different ways of looking at things. And so being somebody that's been in a helping profession for a very long time, the way, you know, I see it is, number one, I know that people are not the same. People are not brought up the same. People don't learn the same things. People's thoughts are not the same. And some people, you know, they're dumb, they're stupid, you know, they don't know nothing. But at the same time, everybody IQ ain't the same. Everybody don't know what you know. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's just life. That's how it is. Like, no matter how you grew up, just because you don't know or you're not aware of something don't mean that that's not the way of the world. And so, had it been me, but I couldn't see that happening. We all make mistakes. Let's just say I truly believe that it's something that SIS won't do again. Was it done for clout? My goodness, my Lord, I hope not. Because who would put their scalp? Who would put their self through something that could harm them like that? Like, I hope to God not. We don't never know what somebody's true intentions are. So we could all weigh in and say, you know, we're not in this young lady's head. Unless she, you know, came to us and told us that, you know, that was her plan or something, you know. She had a good friend and she told us she was going to participate in some scandal to get money or something like that, to get famous, to go viral, you know, or something like that. We don't know that, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to skip the gun and make that assumption. You see what I'm saying? Y'all, I'm going to start by doing some of these brows. I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. pencil and I'm going to keep on talking to y'all. We're just going to brush these hairs up. Y'all, they need to be clipped. They're a hot mess. I ain't even gonna lie. Keeping it 100 with y'all. Alright, me some more. So, yeah, I can't say, you know, what she was thinking. You know how some people be on the phone or whatever, like when they go to the store and they not like really paying attention. They just chit-chatting it up. They in a heavy combo. And you know they don't really pay attention. They paying attention to everything that's going on that phone. Maybe she was, you know, maybe that was the case. I'm going to get some of my lash glue and just put a teensy bit of that for my brows. Just a little bit, you know. These things are a hot mess, y'all. But okay, so when I was saying that I look at situations differently. Not that I make excuses for people because I know better. I am one who knows. You know how some people feel sorry for everybody even when they are mentally ill? sometimes those people are just as capable of knowing right, from wrong than anybody else. It depends on what symptoms that people present with, because some people do be playing the system. They be faking the funk or just being manipulative. You know what I'm saying? But that's not always the case. So I weigh in and look at, all that stuff. Like, I consider a lot of stuff when I'm thinking about why a person would do something or how something happened, why it occurred. So I just look deeper into things, than, jumping the gun as quick as other people probably would. And, the person just dumb and stupid and blah, blah, blah. But it's like, yeah, that person may come across like that to us. And maybe we would not have done things the way that they did it. But we didn't all done something wrong, And many of us learn. And then you have people that, like, for instance, that have repeat offenders and things like that have ended up doing things again. They have their reasons for doing it. Maybe they're comfortable to have, a place to lay their head at night, and not be homeless. So maybe they prefer to, stay in the system like that, That's not a good reason for many of us who are just like, it's no excuse, all you gotta do is be normal and this is that and that. But you didn't have that person's upbringing. You don't know, like, the things that has that person, like, mentally, and emotionally off. That's not going on with you. And people tend to want to weigh in on things without a full understanding of the situation at hand. We don't know what that girl went through. Some cases, some people have been abused. Some cases, some people didn't have certain, people raised them, so they didn't learn, the rights and wrongs that we did, that some of us may have learned. And, I grew up with a lot of different people that, some of my friends, a lot of my friends had, like, single parents. I've known many, and, even within my own family, have had to deal with, like, substance abuse issues and things like that. So they do exist, and people handle things differently. So it's like, who are we to really judge? Yeah, we look at it like, oh, stupid is stupid, stupid is as stupid does. But people have different ways of learning, and maybe sis wasn't paying attention. I don't know. Like, I really can't say what happened. But just considering that I look at things that way, like, it seemed like sis legit did not know what was going on. Like I said, I can't just call a lie or a thief and come up with the fact that she's trying to come up with some type of scandal and, sue the company for the money and all this, that, and the other. Y'all, if y'all hear my son talking, LJ is my 14-year-old, but he might be in there chatting. He just finished his homework. And my other one, I'm not letting him on the computer games today because he wasn't handling his business. So, that's how we do it. But just like I'm sitting here telling you that, people have different parenting styles. Some people wasn't raised by the actual parents. Some people wasn't raised by people who were good to, actually raise kids. So they've experienced things that many of us have not had to. And that's why I'm like, you got to be careful judging, You're entitled to have your opinion, but we don't know what system been through and what was going on in her mind. Maybe, something was weighing in really heavy and she just really wasn't thinking. And I know people that, come across as kind of ditzy and they seem like they just do the dumbest of things. But they legit, like, that's just legit how they are. Like, always been like that. Came across as, like, dumb as a doorknob. But some of them are actually more intelligent than, you'd ever know. It's just, a lot of times people just look at the bad and they focus on the bad. So, very difficult to say what sis was going through and what was on her mind when she did what she did. But it does, y'all, read labels. before you put anything in your hair, anything on your skin. Know what you're doing. It don't matter what color you are, whether you blue, green, purple, orange. Read labels. You know what I'm saying? That's very highly important. I mean, I like to hear y'all thoughts, so get in the comments below and chat it up with your girl. This is just my opinion, and y'all know how I am about my opinion because it's my channel, and I'm telling y'all, you know, my thoughts and, you know, based on my experience, so y'all can get a different view or a different take on the situation. I'm not trying to make excuses for anybody. I'm just saying that I tend to look at things within a situation that a lot of people ignore, or they either don't see it, they don't even know to look at it. You know, and you ain't really got to be a professional to do that. Some people are just very intuitive, like I am, because I am intuitive too. But just like you all, you know, at first I was thinking like, why, sis, you know? Like, no, not the Gorilla Glue, not the actual glue that you get from the hardware store. There's so many harmful chemicals in that stuff, you know? And so, you really have to be careful because that can like burn your skin. You can get like, you know, really bad burns from applying. That's like putting super glue on your skin. Like actually taking super glue, and how I'm doing my brows, if I would put some super glue on my brows, I could probably burn my skin off. It would probably be very red and irritated if I did something like that. Would I do that? Because no, in my mind, the type of situations that I have been through and the way that I think, no, that's not in my nature to be that way. There are some people in this world who are like that. You know, many of us wouldn't think twice about committing crimes. But there are people who, not that they don't know no better, but that's how they came up. That's the shit they got into. And so they tend to live their life, you know, that way. And that's their choice. You know what I'm saying? We all have choices that we can make. And although you and I may be like, that's just stupid. Why would you want to keep going to jail? Or that's stupid. Why would you want to harm somebody else? Because, you know, you're putting bad energy into the environment. So that's what you're going to get back, you know. I think like that. But the next person, obviously, if they're doing something different, they're going about things differently. They think differently. People react differently, too. Some people cry. Some people immediately get angry over everything. You know, there are people with all types of social issues and things like that. And so when you're dealing with certain like mood disorders, personality disorders, and things like that, people do a lot of things that would seem highly abnormal to somebody who does not present with mental issues like those individuals do. And so, you know, like, we're like, what the hell? Like, dude, get it together. But they're not wired the way we are. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not, like I said, I don't say that lightly to make excuses for people, because that's not what I do. I know that I know what people be capable of, especially if it's somebody that I've sat there and worked with time and time again. You know, it's just hard to like really say what was on a girl's mind and stuff without knowing. I'm not, you know, I can pick up on stuff. I'm very intuitive, but I haven't talked to sis, you know. I don't know what was going through her head and why, you know, she didn't pay attention to the label, and, you know, I have no idea, or what her intentions originally were. Because sis was like, I want my hair fry-dyed, laid to the side. I'm trying to get me a hairstyle and I want it to be popping, okay? Especially down in New Orleans, like, baby, they're not even playing. Sugar, they be trying to look like something, look like a snack or two. But yeah, when I lived in Louisiana, we always had it together, sugar. Like, we always had it together. We love to look good. And I mean good. Not good, but good. I'm not doing like super thick brows today, y'all. Like I said, I'm trying my best to keep it a little simple today. Trying not to go too far all out. Because I be doing the most, like that sweatshirt I showed y'all in that haul that I got from Lovely Wholesale. I be doing the most sometimes. Not like some people do the most. Some people version of doing the most is really doing the most. And see, that's the thing. I'm glad I got some sense. But not everybody got that sense, you know what I'm saying? And you know, to sit there and just act like we know is absurd to me. Because we don't know. We don't know what her situation is. We don't know her mindset. We don't know if she do probably have something mentally going on. We don't know. Unless she came and told y'all. If you was following her and you heard her actually say that. Other than that, it's all assumptions. We all can sit there in our minds and ponder and contemplate on what we thought somebody meant, what they might have been thinking. But the thing is, when you don't know, you don't know. Unless you got some type of psychic ability, which sometimes I have had experiences that I pick up on things. Like I just said, I'm very intuitive. So I just say intuitive, but I'm not, I'm not doing any tarot cards or anything. I'm not too into anything like that. Because I feel like if God wanted me to do that, he would tell me to do that. So I don't, get too involved in that. But if God tell me to reach out to somebody who might be suicidal, because it's happened once before, I've actually sat there and was just sitting on my computer and came across somebody's post on social media, and the person was just having a real hard time. And my first thought was, well, I don't want to get involved with that. I don't want no liability issues or nothing like that. Because, as somebody who's worked in mental health, you kind of think like that. Like, I don't want to get involved and then actually be a part of the issue like that. I don't want to get myself too involved in the situation. So I was thinking like that. But God was like, he had other plans. He was like, message that person and tell them that I know this, that, and the other, and and so I don't want to say like the whole thing, whatever, because some stuff is just personal. But he told me to reach out to the person. At first I was like, no way, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? But I'm so glad that I did. Because even though I didn't really have an understanding, I was kind of embarrassed to do it. It worked out. God knew what was best for that person and wanted to use me at the time and wasn't taking no for no answer. And so even though I said, I'm not going to do that, he was like, excuse me, I'm like, yeah, you are. So, needless to say, he got what he told me to do. And if you don't believe in God, that's your thing. You know what I'm saying? We've all had different situations and reasons for believing what we believe. And encounters and spiritual situations and things like that. And the things that you experience will, influence how you feel about a situation or the existence of something, or just your whole thought process is different depending on like what you've actually experienced with things. You could say right now you don't believe in God and ask God to show you, and he will show you if you ask, and then you be sitting there like, and just maybe you'll believe at that point. But it just really depends. It depends on the person. Some people see things until they blue in the face and they still want to be in denial. So that's what I'm saying. Everybody just ain't the same. We just not the same. We all different in some way, shape, or form. And I believe she's I saw some, I don't know if it was real though. I saw like a photo that her scalp is like bald now or whatever, so I don't know if sis actually, you know, still has hair or whatnot. So I'm looking for my Control Freak by NYX, y'all. I'm just gonna set my brows real quick so they stay the way I want them. That's what this is for. It keeps them in place. It kind of like it laminates them. Kind of like sis laminated her hair. She ended up with a whole helmet. And people are joking and laughing and things like that. And it's definitely not funny because, like, if I was in that situation, I mean, the way I feel about hair is probably different though too. Because I've been on chemotherapeutic infusions. And I've experienced actually losing hair and things like that. So the way I look at it, like I always have a wig. I always have hats. I always have my head wraps. And it's just hair. Like, life goes on. There's so many worse things that can happen in life. Like, I used to kind of trip out about it or whatever at first, but once you realize it's really not that bad, that you are still alive and kicking, you do like a lot of, you know, cancer patients and survivors do. You kind of suck it up and realize that is your situation and you deal with it the best that you can. You know, at first it's kind of traumatic and traumatizing to some, but you just, you know, work with what you got, you know? And so I tend to look at hair that way, like, but in her case, like if you burning your scalp though, that's kind of, y'all, this is my Urban Decay brow blade. By the way, y'all see me use this a lot in my makeup videos. Any get ready with me videos, brow tutorials or anything like that, y'all probably mostly see me use this. I love this. One end is a pencil and the other end is like a little felt tip marker kind of an ordeal. And you can make like little hair-like strokes, like little micro strokes. And so that's what you see me doing. Yep, that's what y'all see me doing. They see me rolling. They hating. Okay, y'all. So, yeah, sis wanted to be like, she wanted to slay and have it together, and it turned into a nightmare, unfortunately. But this is also a learning experience for many of y'all because we know not to dang touch no Gorilla Glue and put it in our hair. Y'all, this is a Pixie peach pout. I love it because it makes your lips look lighter, especially like, you know, if you have a lot of melanin in your skin, because like my upper lip tends to be darker. But you see that? You see how nice it looks? Oh, let me show you how it looks. It's like a lip gloss, lip balm or whatever. But look at how pink my lips look. I love it. But yeah, y'all, so let me kind of blend this a little bit. A little heavy right there. That little line. Okay, but yeah, y'all, so that's that. So we're gonna move forward. Just trying to blend that a little bit better there. But yeah, y'all, so that's that. Pretty much got done what I'm gonna do as far as my brows go. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this Adept Cosmetics, what is it called? Concealer. Use a concealer. And I'm gonna use whatever this shade is here under my brow, just to clean up a little bit. Oops, my camera timed out. Y'all know I hate that. But I was saying, I hope sister's hair grows back, because when you're dealing with like chemical burns, you know, you're dealing with a whole new ballpark, whole different world of the situation. And y'all know in high school, I've told y'all that I attended a vocational high school. And so although I had regular high school courses, it wasn't like It wasn't like one of those places where you go get a GED. It was like an actual high school, and it was like a college. Like you could actually attend a vocation. Like we had to choose one. And I took cosmetology 1 and 2. Cosmetology was my vocation. And so it was weird because I ended up getting into makeup, and then I hated makeup. Like when I was actually in school, I was like, I'm never gonna wear it and blah blah blah. But I just didn't pay attention to the fact that how artistic I was, and that I really enjoy, you know, just being able to be creative. So I got this concealer, so I'm just gonna blend that out, y'all. But so you know, it's a lot of things that I might know that, you know, some things is, I would say, is considered common sense, but everybody don't have that common sense. Some people do things that other people are like, oh my gosh, dummy, you know? But they really lack whatever it is that we have. They don't have it. Some people. It's just like people who've never been around other people. Like, you know, they were raised hidden in cults and things like that. They don't know half of the time a lot of the things that we know, because they haven't lived that type of life. They've been closed out from what we consider to be the norm, you know, social norms and hygiene standards, and everything is just not the same for those individuals. So that's why I say I look at a whole lot of different stuff. Because no, not just because somebody, you know, might have grew up in the hood, grew up in poverty and poor, doesn't mean that they stupid and don't know nothing. No, that's not the case. You know, it's a whole lot of different factors that contribute to that. And you know, if you've never been in a helping profession, you might not ever look at things that way. But I'm just telling y'all, that's how I see things. Like, I look at the fact that everybody did not learn the same things. Everybody was just raised differently and has had different experiences. And so what some people seem naive about or clueless, just ignorant about, some of us are not, but it's due to what we've been through, how we've been raised, and what we've experienced. Your upbringing and your environment, all that plays a role in, you know, how you end up making decisions, how you react to things, you know, how your emotions may be, and there's a lot of stuff, psychological stuff, and actual, you know, characteristics and things that play a part in that. And so I'm not willing to ignore that, knowing that. It's just like if you, you know, you're a doctor and you know what you know, you're not going to let somebody tell you differently. You know, people might have a different opinion or something, but if you know that's something that person doesn't have experience in, and you may know, or, you know what I mean, that you have more knowledge in an area, you gonna kind of go with what you know. And so I don't take it lightly and let people change my mind when I know what I know. But that's neither here nor there, y'all. But I'm saying all that just to say that we don't truly know what was going on in her head and what she's aware of. The fact that she knew better and didn't, whether it was a scam and all that. It's just so easy to jump conclusions to what we think, you know, something could be. And you very well could do that, you know. It's your body, your life, your choices. So I'm not going to sit up there and tell nobody how to think or how to feel about something. I'm just saying that all that, you know, plays a role. Somebody may not always be capable of thinking the way we do. And so I think about a lot of stuff like that. Even if I'm watching, you know, a show and they're unsolved mysteries or some murder case or something like that. Like, some people who turn out like that, just have a, you know, a psychological issue, but some of them were abused as children. It's just all kind of situations people have been in. Or they witnessed something when they were, younger, or just like I said, the way they're wired, that they're just mentally not right. And so it depends on her mental state. It depends on her IQ, because a lot of that plays a part in why we do what we do, why we say what we say, how we think, how we interact, how we resolve issues, how we proceed with things. Whether we, decide to fight about something or, kind of walk away from it. Or to try to see the positives in a situation over something negative. All that. We're all just not the same. We're all different. I done seen adults do the dumbest of things that I would think in my mind, that is absolutely absurd. Why would you even think to do anything like that? You got a friend that gets mad at the guy and she goes and pops his tires and busts the windows out and all that. And maybe you wouldn't ever, put yourself at risk to go to jail or something like that. But sometimes people, when they're angry, a lot of times we see it over and over again that they don't think logically. But maybe sis was excited about getting her hair popping, and she just wasn't thinking. But I bet you in the future she gonna be thinking. That's like when you were a kid and you touched the iron when your mama told you not to. You learned that crap was hot. So we have different ages of life when we learn things, and we have different ways of, depending on how the experience was. And this was unfortunately a very negative experience for her. So Queen, if you ever see this video, I'm so sorry that you lost your hair or whatever. If you did lose it, because I'm not sure. There's a lot of stuff going around on the internet. I'm not sure if what I saw was real or exactly where I saw it to put that information out there like that. So I'm just saying that, I hope that things turn around for you, and that this wasn't any type of scandal or anything like that. But I'm not going to sit there and call it one when I have no idea. You know what I mean? People are good about jumping conclusions when they shouldn't. Like I said, we can all have our take on something, but don't mean we 100% right about it just because that's the way we on the outside looking in. It does not mean that we are absolutely right. We can all be wrong. We're human and we're not free of making error. We make mistakes. We do things, that we could have done differently. And sis definitely should have done differently. So if y'all out there on the outside looking in, don't try that at home. Don't do it. Because I'm going to need y'all to have some hair. I don't want y'all bald. Now I'm going to go in with this Juvia's Place 14 concealer. It's pretty light. But I like to go in with that after the fact. There we go. But what do y'all think about this situation? See, I didn't even know about it. Josh told me. He was like, you ain't heard about that? How I know and you ain't know? Number one, I told y'all I don't really like a whole lot of drama and mess and stuff like that. And so, I ain't know, I'd be just as lost on certain stuff. Cause I'm not really out there looking for it, but a tea on this and that all the time. Sometimes, things make their way to me, or y'all request that I chime in on something, and so that makes me aware of it. Now, if it's something, you know, and maybe in the mental health field, you know, particularly, or something, you know, related. Like, I'm surprised I didn't know about this right when it happened, because it was like some days ago, I believe. But hopefully, you know, she has a GoFundMe account. I don't know, like, what are y'all thoughts about that? Like, I don't know, she made a mistake. Maybe it was an honest mistake. But would y'all say she deserved to be able to collect money for a mistake she made if it was an honest mistake? Or do people not get second chances? Should she not be able to ask help? Because, you know, coming up with an amount of money to fix something like that is really like gonna take an act of God, or a good sized loan or something, for her to be able to get any type of surgery, you know, to get that fixed. Or, you know, maybe she might have to suck it up and bandage it up and wear some wigs permanently. And, you know, if I couldn't get the funds to, you know, fix mine, like actually medically fix it, I would just be prepared to, you know, like I said, I've had infusions and things like that. And so I know what it's like. And y'all know that I choose to rock my natural hair in a TWA. I keep my hair very short, and that's part of the reason why, ever since like I went through those medical treatments and stuff like that, I decided, you know, to rock a wig when I want to. A lot of times I wear hats. Sometimes I wear my hair just short and cute. Y'all done see me color it blonde and rock that. But I'm not one to like cry over hair and, you know, stay on that. Like, I believe in keeping it moving, try to be positive. So, you know, and I've been like that for a long time. Once you realize ain't shit you can do about something, child, you get it together. Well, like I said, not everybody, but the way that I think, ain't no sense in just keep on crying about it, when I could just move on, be happy, find a cute wig, rock a hat, rock a head wrap like a beautiful African queen. You know, it's just, I just try to look at the positives and what I can do about something, and not too much weigh in on the fact that it's gone. And there, you know, if there's nothing you could do about it at that moment, there's nothing you could do about it. You can make plans and move toward to maybe finding a resolution, you know, as you go. But ain't no sense in just being totally depressed forever about it. You know, and I wish everybody could see that way, that you could be gone and dead, but you still here. And so the way you deal with that is, you know, you got to be mentally strong, which everybody's just not. But you got to try to redirect your thoughts to something positive, things that, you know, that you find that uplift your spirits. You don't want to just be sobbing and think about everything that upsets you, every little thing, because that's all you're going to be able to do is that, you know what I mean, be negative. And so I hope that this queen realizes that, you know, hair is in the Bible as, you know, being very important. But at the same time, you know, I really believe that times have changed, and God is really, He gonna love you regardless. Especially if you had a situation where you can't do nothing about the fact that you ain't got no hair. You know what I mean? Like me having my treatments or whatever. And I choose to wear a wig or go bald sometimes. Whatever I want to do. You know, I'm not completely bald, by the way. Like I said, I rock a short natural haircut usually. And so it depends. You know, I live in the desert. It gets super hot in Vegas. So it depends what I'm feeling as to how I rock my hair. And y'all know I tend to dress and do my hair and rock a wig according to how I feel. Like if I wake up and I'm feeling like being, you know, get my grown woman on, I'm gonna wear something that reflects that. If I feel like looking chill, I put on a damn baseball cap and call it a day. Like, that's how I am, very versatile. Y'all see me done up a lot, but I will roll out in a minute and just be simple sometimes. That's all I want at times, is to be simple. Yeah, I'm gonna put on my Maybelline Baby Skin to prime my skin, even though I did use the priming oil from Pixie. I still want to go in with some of this. I love Baby Skin primer. Oh, I feel like I got my whole life almost, y'all. Anyway. Yeah, y'all. So let me I have not worn my e.l.f. The cinnamon oil free satin finish foundation. It's called Flawless Finish Foundation. It's by e.l.f. This is in the shade Cinnamon. And so I'm gonna go in with that, y'all. Let me use this little brush right here. Remember these old school looking brushes? I'm going in with that. Y'all, I'm a little lighter right now because it's like winter time or whatever. And even though the dang sun is crazy here in Vegas, I still get light in winter, like super light compared to in the summer when the dang sun is beaming all day, every day. We can't get away from the doggone sun here. We have some cloudy days, but not very many. But like even in the dang winter, a lot of the times it's super bright and sunny. That's why y'all always see me in sunglasses and stuff like that. Because I have to protect my eyes. I have sensitivity to light too. Like I literally am blinded by the sunlight here. It be doing too much, y'all. And I'm about surviving. This foundation is like super nice. Lyric, Dollface Lyric. She likes this foundation, and that's actually how I knew what shade I needed to get to. Cause she and I think she may be a shade darker than me or so, but we're usually pretty close in shades on most foundations. Even when she gets something dark, and she'll like kind of contour and highlight and all that stuff and make it look right. And that's how, you know, I pretty much can do the same thing. If I get a foundation that's too dark, I make it work by highlighting and stuff. Once you know how to make it do what it do, that's what you do. With your makeup and your hair and anything else. And when y'all, you know, when you're in beauty, in the beauty world of things, it's trial and error. But we don't want to be making them kind of mistakes that burn our skin and make us bald. So y'all be careful. Please don't follow what somebody is doing. If for 1 minute in your mind you feel it's wrong, do your research. Read about the ingredients. Whatever you got to do, please do it. And I hope moving forward that SIS will do the same. You know, we all make mistakes, and hopefully this was an honest mistake and she has learned from it. Let's hope she has learned from it, because we don't want to see a repeat of anything remotely close to it. It's really sad and unfortunate. And stuff like that affects people's, you know, their self-esteem and their confidence. And so that's why I say I hope, you know, she be okay. I think it's probably, once something like this happens, kind of traumatic and people don't really know how to deal with it. But once you know what cards you've been dealt, or once you know how something is playing out, you're not as shocked about it. You're just trying to figure out how to survive, how to deal with it, how to cope, what you're gonna do moving forward, you know? And that's why I'm saying I don't sit there and thrive on stuff. Sit there and mourn about every little thing. And, you know, yeah, you lost a loved one or something like that, but you don't want it, you know. Some people do end up experiencing like depression and different stuff like that. And that's a whole different situation in itself. But be as positive as y'all can be. It helps out so much in this lifetime. So when you do go through things, you actually know that you can make it through them because you've been there, done that, and you pulled through before. Doesn't mean that it's favorable or something that you loving up the feeling of it or the experience. It just means that you didn't been through hard times or you didn't hit rock bottom or whatever before, and you know you can make it through this time. So I just hope she'll be positive and just know that moving forward, everything will be okay. You know, that's very sad though. I'm gonna take the same concealer, this Juvia's Place I Am Magic concealer number 14, and just brighten up, and then I'm gonna go in with something a little bit lighter to brighten up a little bit more. All right, y'all. Yeah, I'm trying to get in more into doing my TikToks and stuff like that, because TikTok is, even though it seems like a app that you just play on and all that, very good for businesses and stuff. I hear a lot of people, you know, like joke about it and say bad things, but it depends on what you're on there for and what you're doing. Like, and there's nothing wrong with having fun too, especially being in the middle of a pandemic. I think it gives people a fun way to like advertise their businesses, to put their products out there and stuff like that. And being that I'm launching the store very, very, very soon. Like when I say launching soon, y'all, I'm trying to get it done. I'm trying to make it happen. I want this elf thing, y'all. That's what I want to check out right now. I haven't used it in a minute. I'm in the mood to use it today. This elf little blending sponge. I'm gonna spray some of this Pixie Makeup Magnet Mist. Oh, sorry, Pop Beauty. I'm gonna put on this Pop Beauty Makeup Magnet Mist. Because, and I believe Pop and Pixie are like sister companies or something like that. But I get PR from both. So, and I love every bit of it. They know I love them. Oh my goodness. I love both companies so much. Because like, their products speak for themselves. Like if you take care of the foundation, the actual canvas, which is your skin, your makeup will apply very nicely. And even if you don't have the most perfect skin, you know, if you know how to work your products, you can make it right. Use good lighting, you'll be all right. Raccoon eyes are officially leaving the building. You heard me? Alright, sugar. So, yeah, it's really unfortunate though that Sis is having an experience like that. My phone is buzzing because TikTok is giving me an alert. Or Instagram. Might be both, because I made posts on both lately. Alright, y'all, so I hope this lighting ain't got me too looking white and bright. But using that is to brighten up a little bit more here. Just a little bit more. There we go. Okay, y'all. I don't know why I be like, when I put my, do my concealer, like I'm eating something. Make the craziest faces. Okay, so now we're gonna set this real fast. I'm gonna try this Maybelline Fit Me powder in medium deep. Maybelline Fit Me. Hold up. Medium Fit Me, Maybelline Deep. We're gonna go in with that real quick. Just to set this. And y'all know stuff come together. I'll be looking a hot mess at first, but we know it comes together. Y'all see it time and time again. Okay, y'all, so now I'm going to, where's that golden? This is Maybelline Matte Plus Poreless Fit Me in 312 Golden. I just like to dip my brush in that and go back in, and I can find a little brush I like, y'all. Looking for a specific little brush. I want to use this one. Not what I want. Oh, I see one. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this right here. This is a Real Techniques brush. I'm gonna take that 312 Golden and just kind of pat where I put that setting powder. I love the brightening look that this leaves. But yeah, let me know what y'all thoughts are. Is it wrong? Do y'all think it's wrong for her to, for sister have a GoFundMe because of the fact that, you know, she made that choice? Do you think that she shouldn't be entitled to having that? Like, it's her situation she created for herself. And I don't know, sometimes I think people are a little harsh, but also some people abuse stuff like that too. And so I think that's what comes with stuff. You know, people always have something to say, but the negativity that stems from that comes from people who have abused it. I think if a lot of people had not been abusing it, we wouldn't see it the way we do. I'm gonna take this Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless powder right here, and I'm gonna go in with another brush with that. Let me see if I can find one. I need a puffy brush. Oh, use this big old puffy brush right here. This is a Bespoke brush from Amazon. I love this brush set. I have a whole set from this. Look like a really pretty champagne color. Just give this face some mention. Little definition. Try to bring some color back in my face a little bit. Even though this is darker than me all right away. But I just love the way it looks once I highlight and everything. It gives me like an airbrush look. It's very toasty looking. Yeah, girl, if you are watching, Tessica, if you ever see this video, girl, get you some cute wigs. And don't hesitate to reach out and ask any questions. If you just got questions on, you know, what might be good, what I might recommend, what brands or anything, I'm all for helping a sis out. You know what I'm saying? We live in a society where people aren't allowed to make mistakes anymore, and that's not fair. Because we're human. That's part of our nature to be human. So we're not ever gonna be perfect. Yeah, we learn from things, you know, from the mistakes that we make and everything, but we're not free of error. We all make mistakes. And people like to put themselves up there like they ain't never made a mistake or chime in on somebody else's situation, but they'll never announce their own mistakes or anything that they've ever done wrong. They want to, you know, put to light anything that's ever been good, but they don't ever shine the light on anything that they could be teaching somebody else not to do. Something that maybe they did that they will refrain from doing in the future, you know? And we can't be beating up on people like that. That's not right. Y'all, I'm taking the same powder that I just used to bring a little bit of color back into my face. I'm taking it down my nose. There we go. Okay. So we got that right there. And now I'm gonna get my... Y'all been loving this Morphe palette, right? Yeah. This is the face palette. Deep Glam 8D. I'm not really considered deep glam. I can go definitely down. Probably 2. But I love the shades in this. This is actually brightener, but on me, it's, you know, actually looks right as like actual bronzer because of my shade. I'm gonna use one of these little slanted brushes right here. And this brightener, I'll just go in with that. It's called Party Starter. So I'll start with that. Y'all see how it shows up on me? Okay, and now I'm gonna go in with the actual bronzer right here called Supreme. Is this one. This one right there. See? But I could use a cream first, but I didn't want that. Lately, I've just been kind of rolling like this. I haven't been applying the cream first and then putting the powder on top. Now, I do that like when I want it more defined though. But this bronzer right here, this one is darker. And this is Prodigy. This one right here. Called Prodigy. So I'm gonna go in a little bit at the top here with that. A little Prodigy. Now y'all see, like, I said, definitely if I want to, I can go down a shade. Use the next palette down and the palette before that. But I thought these shades were so beautiful and I just really wanted it. I'm gonna go in with Supreme again. Just a little bit there. Okay. Give that slimming effect. And then now, I'm going to take some of this blush. I don't want to be too rosy. I'm going to take a little bit. I'm going to take this little brush right here. This Real Technique mini brush right here. And I'm going to go on this blush. It's called Queen. Hold on, let me show you. This one right here is called Queen. And actually, no, I changed my mind. I want to try Fiery. Fiery. Y'all, this is super bright though. Okay, y'all. So we got on our blush. And I know I look probably a little bit like a clown, but I won't when I'm done. We're going to use this Maybelline Master Chrome It's called Molten Gold. It's the shade that I like. This is like my favorite. Master Chrome. So let me find me a little brushity. I use this e.l.f. brush right here to kind of go in. There we go, y'all. Think we starting to look like a little something. What y'all think? Y'all think we starting to look better? We're gonna be rolling. We're gonna be rolling real soon. You heard me? Make it look like I got a little forehead popping off. Huh. Became the glow hole. You heard me? What y'all know about that? I'm trying to get something a little smaller I could use, y'all. But I guess I use this brush. I'm just trying to go up here a little bit. Kind of pop a little something up there. I'm gonna go in with something a little bit finer. Let's see. What could we use, y'all? What could we use right there? Me trying to find something. Huh? Can't find nada. Where are you, brush? Hello? We looking for you. I'll just use something like this. This is fine. A little something. There we go. Do we look up now? I'm gonna take this little palette right here and take some of the this is the Revolution Pro Supreme Highlighter Palette. Supreme Highlighter Palette by Revolution Pro. I'm going to take what color we want out of here. I'm gonna take out this like bronzy looking one right there. Kind of bronzy. And I'm gonna go back in here, right here with that. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready, baby. And then I'm gonna go in just to kind of brighten up a little bit more. I'm gonna brighten up a little bit more right there. So y'all, your girl has been a lip gloss making machine. We were making up some gloss. So y'all be stay tuned because we're about to launch this store, Lovely Angel Shop, very soon. Quick and in a hurry. We ready. Y'all ready? Get ready if you ain't. We're gonna have some good stuff, y'all. But anytime we can, we gotta, you know, help each other out, you know, rather than criticize and stuff. So if I understand that somebody ain't as educated as I am on something, rather, you know, than judge, I'd rather step in and try to help them a little bit if I can. add, you know, my expertise, my special touch, anything that I can add to help a queen, you know what I'm saying? Rather than just be judgmental. Because at the end of the day, who is it helping, you know, by just sitting there being judgmental? If you're not adding value to a situation or to a person's life, all you're doing is criticizing. Is it helpful to make them get one step closer to actually taking their life? What is that doing? What is that achieving? Anything positive? I don't think it is. I'm gonna take this e.l.f. What is this? The fluffy eye brush, the eye blender brush. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna go back in this bronzer, y'all, and I'm gonna go in. What do I want on? I'm gonna just put on. I'm gonna start with this the brightener one. I'm gonna start with that one. Just to add a little something to wake this eye up. I don't want to look dead. We're very much well and alive. Ain't got the best health in the world, but we still kicking. So we want to look like something. Only live once, right, y'all? So yeah, we just took that. You definitely can use your bronzer palette on your eyes, y'all. Play that for eyeshadow. Play with it, okay? Use your products up. You pay your coin for it, why not? That's what I'm doing. I ain't even mad at y'all for getting the best bang for your buck. And then now I'm gonna go in with this fiery that I had used before and brighten up. Feel like right now I look a little boring, so I'll add a little something. A little something to the look. And that it does. I feel like now we got more of a little bit of a look now. Still pretty simple though, even though it looks like it has a little bit more drama. I'm gonna pop on some lashes and stuff and pop on a wig. Oh, y'all very cute. I'm gonna go back in with the brightener one, which is Party Starter. Just up here. Alright, y'all. That's cute. Oh, actually, I gotta put the little paper back in there real quick. Okay, so wait a minute, I got this backwards. Let us go. There we go. Okay. So that's that, y'all. Okay, y'all, so that's pretty much that. I'm gonna go ahead and take this Morphe Continuous Setting Mist and I'm gonna set my face with that. My fan way over there and I don't feel like going to get it. So we're gonna do without it right now. What else can we do, y'all? Y'all think we need a little eyeliner? I'm thinking about just putting the doggone lashes on. I think I might do a thin line. I'm gonna take this Wonder Wing Rimmel liner real quick. Yeah, y'all. So we got a little liner. Alright, y'all, my camera timed out again, so I'm gonna spray a little bit more setting spray. Is that a trip how your makeup just kind of melts into your skin and you can kind of almost look like a clown, and then you spray your setting spray on and everything just kind of melts in and it just looks so good. But y'all, I ain't doing a whole lot really. But these are Lash Goose Professional Lashes from Amazon. Okay. I have these two. So those are some other styles. These are like my fave. Y'all know I be wearing those, are super dramatic, but I want to try these today. So I'm gonna pop these on, put something on my lips, y'all, and be done with it. And y'all know I'm gonna want to do something neutral on my lip with all this color. I gotta tone it down with a real simple lip. I'm gonna use these tweezers real quick. Let me apply these lashes, y'all. I'm gonna be right back with y'all so we can wrap it up, because I still got to do the wig work. Okay, y'all, so we got our lashes on. So now I'm just going, what I'm gonna do first is take this pencil right here, this L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner. I'm gonna take that. I really need to sharpen this, y'all. Sharpen it up just a little bit, because I don't like it like this all chunky and fat. Not sharpened. Just kind of flat, like. There we go. Had to bring it back to life a little bit, y'all. So now looking like that, okay? That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Yes. She lines so much better when she's sharpened. I'm gonna go in and fix that, y'all. It's a little smudgy. I went down a little low. Hold on. Let me get that pencil. That I'm gonna use this brush that I use for my brows and just kind of correct it just a little bit right there. Where I went down, I accidentally bumped it right there. Just trying to straighten it out just a little bit with the concealer that I still had on here. So I'm gonna take that brush that I used to blend that out, if I can find it. Oh, I'm gonna take that. There we go. Okay, now let me finish it. If you ever mess up on your eyeliner, concealer will do the trick, y'all. Y'all see how I look? We look woke. I'm gonna kind of bring that in a little bit just to connect that some. All right, y'all. So you looking woke. Go on with a little bit of this great lash on the bottom lashes. Oh, not blue. You want black. Great lash. Lots of lashes by Maybelline. Because other than that, we can't find them. They don't look like they exist, y'all. That's why I said when it ain't nothing you can do about something, you try growing them out, putting serums and using all different serums and stuff like that. But when there's a will, there's a way. Get your little mascara to save the day. When you ain't got hair, get you a good wig or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or a whole collection. I feel beautiful with or without my wigs. So that not loving yourself BS. If you want to wear a wig, is BS. Some of these people ain't never been in a dang situation where they ain't had no hair and they talk crap. Like if you ain't never been in a situation like that, don't know what you would want to do, don't even know how you would, like being bald, how you gonna expect the next person to do it or speak on it? I'm blessed and luckily I was able to come to the conclusion that I'm beautiful regardless of how I rock my hair, whether it's my natural or a wig. But I'm damn sure not gonna let nobody tell me I don't love myself because I want to switch it up and do something different. People be on some BS, on some foolishness. And everybody think they know what everybody's thinking and feeling, what they going through, even in situations they've never been put in. And it's like, shut up. You're doing too much. That's how I be doing the most sometimes. That's definitely doing too much. You know how social media refers to the Karens of the world? That is kind of like being a Karen when you conduct yourself in that manner and just be so judgmental and nasty, ugly. Never looking in the mirror at yourself in a situation, but always wanting to point the finger at the next one. Always want to be in everybody else's business. Why? What's wrong with you? Go get a good counselor, get you a good therapist, and get yourself together. Because that's doing the most, the absolute sad most. And yes, people are going to judge you when you act like that. Because you're drawing unnecessary attention to yourself, and it's in a negative light. By you being negative and ugly towards others. So nobody's going to boo-hoo and feel bad about that. When that's what you're bringing upon yourself. Because you are choosing to be that way. You are choosing to say the things that you say and do the things that you do. And for some things in this life, it's a cost to pay for it. People are not going to like it. I guarantee you. People are not going to like it. And they're going to speak their mind about it. Just like you being ugly, speaking your mind. Hurting people's feelings or just being nasty. I just feel bad for the people that's actually named Karen. That don't really act like Karens. Like what society calls a Karen. Like I would hate my name to be Karen right now. Because I know some really sweet Karens that would never in this lifetime be like that. And I know they hate being named Karen because of the whole social media situation. Y'all, I'm getting my lashes all tied together. What are we doing? We're doing too much. Okay. I just don't want it to look like I got a black eye, like I got bot in the damn face. But anyway, y'all, so that's all look for today. Y'all like? Huh? It's cute, huh? Que linda. I like it, mis amores. Mi gente, I love it. Fabulousness, honey. Yes, yes. So, I don't know, y'all. I don't know if I need to go get my gel. I probably do. Let me see. We working with SIS right here. I don't know if she got baby hairs or whatnot. This is by a company called The Wig. I got this from wigtypes.com. Okay, I have this wig is named HH Natural Locs, and it's 100% premium fiber. I have on the color TM2730. TM2730. Okay, by The Wig is the name of the company. Not her wig, not his wig, but The Wig. Oh, so we gonna try on HH Natural Locs. If I need to, I will get up and go get gel. Y'all know I do my hair on the other side, but we're doing a get ready with me real quick today. So I figured I will just go ahead and throw this on. I could have got 2 videos up out of this, but y'all, I'm gonna edit this doggone video in one, and y'all could come back and watch it in pieces if y'all need to. But this how SIS come packaged. I took off the little thing, the little net. Oh, y'all, she's kinky, and she definitely look like locks. So it's short, she's simple, so I figured I could just throw her on over here. You know, need me walking over there, repositioning the camera and whatnot, when I could just do it all right here. Knock it out, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Let me go ahead and get a little snappy snap real quick, y'all. Let me get a quick little picture. Let me turn it this way so we can see me. And then I'm going to get a cute little before pic real quick. Oh yeah, I want it on night sight because it takes a better picture. Actually, let me do it like that. Ooh. Let me put it on light and turn it down a little bit. There we go. Put it on timer. Okay. Yo, I ain't do my damn lips. And I'm sitting here taking pictures. Why y'all ain't tell you, girl? Because I got this pink stuff on to make my lips pinker than what they are. So all I'm actually finna do, y'all, is throw on some real quick lip gloss. Yo, your assistant tripped out. Sitting here posing for the camera. Click, click. Lips ain't done. Yeah, I guess I'll do my butter gloss, my NYX butter gloss in Fortune Cookie. Yeah. Yeah, simple, alright. Like, you ain't never lied, sis. Because your lip wasn't done at all. Y'all, now your sis got it together. TT then got it. Ain't got it figured out. Okay. Forget looking like a snack. We're trying to look like an entree. Alright. Y'all, I'm putting stuff in the wrong area and stuff. Okay, now let me get a pic, y'all. I'm gonna trip my ass out. Trip out. Okay. Let's do that. There we go. Y'all, how the hell she go? Oh, let me show y'all the cap real quick. Because she do have adjustable straps. Let me see that. We're going to put that in real quick. Alright, that's hooked. This is the comb in the back. And then she do have 2 combs up here in the front. Hold on, y'all. Let me just turn her inside out. And the cap don't look huge either. She don't look too big hair friendly to me looking at her. But 2 combs near her temples. They kind of real far on the side though, y'all. I don't know. A little bit of an odd spot, but let's see what happened. Let's put this on and see what happened. Okay, where the combs at? We're gonna slide them puppies in real quick. And I could have put on my wig grip, but ain't nothing showing through this cap, y'all. Just like a regular wig, it's not like a lace one. It's a little frizzy right here. We're gonna cut. But she's supposed to look like faux locks. Okay, so let's see. The model look like this. This is how we look when we first get her on. Don't judge me, y'all. I gotta fix her up a little bit here. So it looked like all the long pieces supposed to go to this side, kind of. How they got it. And that's where most of the color at. Y'all, this is another little frizzy piece right here. So that's one thing you would have to trim some little pieces to kind of makes this look right. But she looked pretty straightforward. Okay, so we done made the color go this way, kind of like the model on the picture. And we got sis like that. And we kind of just pulling these. See the hair stay. Y'all, when you pull it to the side, the hair stay. So we're going to take this little hair over here. Let's kind of like pull those down a little bit. So we're not looking too, I don't want to look edged up and lined up around the edges. Looking like we got a painted on hairline. We don't want to look like that, honey. Okay. Yeah, y'all will need to play with this girl a little bit, but she is kind of made to look a little wild. Well, she ain't got to be perfect, but and right here, see, yo, it's not like a real part, but the hair separates. So I think the way I'm gonna rock mine, I think I'm gonna blend that a little bit by bringing some of these pieces back over here. I don't know how they got her, but on the model, but I'm gonna bring mine over like that. And let's see. She definitely take a little bit of messing with to get her the way you like her. Yeah, I kind of want to like blend mine a little bit because I don't like that. I don't like seeing all that weirdness right there. So this is how I would rock mine, by disguising it a little bit, y'all. Okay, in the back, let me make sure we got the comb in. And she is definitely not big head friendly. I have a little smaller than average size head, and sis is kind of snug on me, so she ain't gonna be comfortable on nobody big head. You definitely will have to have your hair flat, boo, for all my big head cuties, and she probably would not be the most comfortable. Just throwing it out there because I don't want y'all to, you know, waste your money if you do have a bigger head, because sis will not be comfortable. I tried to told you. And y'all, she got a lot of little frizzies, so you don't want to mess on her too much because you'll be trimming for days. She made to be kinky, but the texture of the hair is super kinky, so if you unravel it too much, she'll be looking a little rough. Okay. I think we're starting to get it to come around, y'all. Alright, y'all. So, sis right here, Natural Locs, is a no for me, okay? I don't feel like messing in her no more. I feel like something like this should be a lot quicker and easier. The hair, the more you tug on it, it starts to frizz and look a hot, puffy mess. I feel like I look like a froed out raccoon. She a no for me, No. And this faux part up here is not a part. It's just the hair is split and it just looks unnatural and nah. We ain't mad. That's what we do. We invest our money and, get wigs from companies sometimes that we work with to do these videos for y'all so y'all can see before you spend your coins. But I think this is my first time trying this brand. This is a full cap wig. It's not a lace front wig. Maybe she would have looked more natural in a lace front, but the hair is, the texture and stuff is not so bad. It's just like when you need to maneuver the hair around to get your style, it starts frizzing and shedding and getting just, I don't know, looking a hot mess. And then the whole part situation where the hair splits off in the front, they should have just left it like all together for you to just figure out where you was gonna put your part and just let it be like that, because I don't like that too much. And if you do have her and you're trying to make her look like something, if you slide your fingers like this, it does kind of like tame the hair so that it's not so poofy. And normally I like big hair, but honey, this shit here is so wiry and ratchet looking. I don't know. But like your girl said, it's a no for sis. It's a hell to the no-no. Hell to the no-no. Hell to the no. Well, we look cute in our brown sugar shirt. I want some of your brown sugar. Ow. But y'all don't try that at home with that glue. Leave hardware glue for chairs and furniture and whatever you fixing on, not your skin or for yourself. Products like that are not for people. They're for things. Metal and wood things and piping and things that don't have human skin, that can be sensitive, that can burn. So, just be wise out there. People do make mistakes though, so stop acting like y'all ain't never made one. You ain't got to be no therapist to be able to relate and understand that, everybody don't think and do as you do. They wasn't all taught the same. Everybody wasn't fortunate to be raised like you. Some people had very bad lives growing up. Some people had great lives but still didn't learn that. It just really depends. But you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's her situation. She got to deal with it. And it's out there for us to see. We put our opinion on it. But at the end of the day, when you ain't in somebody else's shoes, you don't necessarily know, the real. But y'all, no, and no. Like, I honestly hate it. And I really say that, but ain't no, She needs a miracle, a whole miracle. It'll take an act of God and some to make sis look like something. She is a hot mess, y'all. A hot ass mess. But anyway, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed the get ready with me. My makeup came out cute, I think. At least to me. I like my makeup, at least. But y'all let me know what y'all think. And Holla at your girl in the comments. Share, and share, y'all. Go follow my business Instagram, please, lovely.angelshop. And also my Instagram, Lovely Angel Lady. And follow me, Lovely Angel Lady, on TikTok. Alright. And y'all keep the lookout, because y'all be able to order products online very soon. Alright, mis amores. Alright, my loves. I'm gonna see you later. Bye, y'all.